So what was it? Was there a golden age, or was there not a golden age? The answer is, I'm not going to tell you. Keep in mind what I said a few moments ago, that life is complicated. If we want to truly understand, we need to be willing to consider the true complexity of history. Some Jews who found safe locations under the Ottomans wrote to their brethren to inform them of the good news of a better life there. One famous letter is often cited in this regard, the letter of Rabbi Yitzhak Sarfati, and I'm going to read it to you. I've heard of the afflictions, more bitter than death, that have befallen our brethren in Germany, of the tyrannical laws, the compulsory baptisms, and the banishments, which are of daily occurrence. I'm told that when they flee from one place, a yet harder fate befalls them in another. On all sides, I learn of anguish of soul and torment of body, of daily exactions levied by merciless oppressors. The clergy and the monks, false priests that they are, rise up against the unhappy people of God. For this reason, they have made a law that every Jew found upon a Christian ship bound for the East shall be flung into the sea. Alas, how evil are Jews, the people of God in Germany, treated. How sad is their strength departed. They are driven hither and thither, and they are pursued even unto death. Brothers and teachers, friends and acquaintances, I, Yitzhak Sarfati, though I spring from French stock, yet I was born in Germany and sat there at the feet of my esteemed teachers. I proclaim to you that Turkey is a land wherein nothing is lacking, and where, if you will, all shall be well with you. The way to the Holy Land lies open to you through Turkey. Is it not better for you to live under Muslims than under Christians? Here every man dwells at peace under his own vine and fig tree. Here you are allowed to wear the most precious garments. In Christendom, on the contrary, you dare not even venture to clothe your children in red or in blue, according to our taste, without exposing them to the insult, or beaten black and blue, or kicked green and red. And therefore are you condemned to go about meanly clad in sad-colored raiment. And now, seeing on these things, O Israel, why are you sleeping? Wake up and leave this accursed land forever. This letter is real. It documents a certain sentiment at the time that was prevalent during the period of Christian persecution of Jews in Muslim Spain. This may sound odd to us today, but from the perspective of medieval Jewry, Christianity is an evil, violent, merciless, and bloody religion. And Jews wrote about how they suffered. Christians not only persecuted and killed Jews and Muslims in local massacres and crusades, they also persecuted and killed other Christians, whom they defined as heretics. In the Muslim world, while Jews, of course, did not accept Islam as an adequate expression of monotheism, they were far more favorable toward it and toward Muslims than toward Christianity and Christians. Jews wrote that Islam was a civilized religion, while Christianity was not. Even if by Jewish standards Muslims were misled into believing things that, according to Jewish belief, were untrue. So when we consider these stereotypes, I'm sure some of you may be thinking exactly what I thought when I first ran across these. It's largely a reversal of the common Jewish perspective regarding Christianity and Islam today. So how golden was the Golden Age? The real story of Jewish-Muslim relations has always been affected by historical context. And now, after complexifying the topic a little bit, I'm going to give you my opinion, which you probably already picked up from my remarks. The position of Jews in the Muslim world was better overall than in the Christian world. In fact, overall, the position of Jews under Islam was the best that was available in the pre-modern world. The truth of the matter is that Jews and Muslims have always had a lot in common in terms of religion and culture and spirit and civilization. So we can build a better world for ourselves and for the larger communities in which we live. Thank you.
The other day I was walking out of the old city here in Yerushalayim through Jaffa Gate, and there were 4 or 5 American tourists that were not Jews, they were Christians, and they were handing out brochures to Jews trying to convert the Jews to their religion. Why don't Jews want to convert to Christianity? For 2,000 years, Christians have been trying to convert us, and we've refused. They've even expelled us from their countries if we didn't convert. They threatened to kill us if we wouldn't convert. But Jews did not want to convert to become Christians. Why? What's so wrong with their religion? They point into the Bible many places and say, you see, this is pointing to them. But what does the Bible really say? What is the main point of their religion? A Jewish man was killed, hanging on a cross, hanging on a pole. And because of his death, they believe their sins are forgiven. But what does the Torah say? The Torah clearly says, no man will die for another man's sins. The fathers will not die for the sins of the sons, and the sons will not die for the sins of the fathers. Every man will die for his own sins. You see here the Western Wall, by the entrance to the men's side, there's a guard standing there. His job is to see to the women go to the women's side. The men go to the men's side. Men are to cover their heads with a covering that's provided there. And if anybody is wearing a cross, they have to hide it. Put it in their pocket. What's so offensive about the cross? It's the very symbol of their belief. Torah says if a man is executed, he's to be hung on a pole for everyone to see that he was executed. But before nightfall, his body must be taken down from that pole. Why? Because a man hanging on a pole is a curse to God. This is what the Bible says. The very symbol of their religion is a symbol of a curse to God. Now do you see why Jews don't want to convert to their religion?